Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent administrator with Stampin'Up, and today I'm going to share with you tips to use the Mercury Glass Designer Acetate. So this is like a window sheet, and you get the crackle, and you get the one that I call the bubbly. Well, I got many tips on that. I cut the glass here from Sip Array. So we're going to do 2 cards with that. But before I go with that, I want to bring your attention that in the back, what is the back and what is the front, that's a tricky thing. So let me move that. If you take a corner, put your finger and start, see, this is going to remove. Now if you go on the other way, well then you're going to go like this for a long time. Just leave it flat. I'm using it, please leave it flat down, and then put your finger and start pushing and see, like with my finger there right at the corner. Another way that you can try it is with the putty, the pick your tool putty, and you can try that. I didn't have much luck, but see, it take a little bit time too. That did work. I mean, didn't have luck. I got some luck. It's just that first I thought it's not coming. So just be careful when you go on the side. It can rip, you know, pull your putty out. So now you get 2 choices. You can leave this there or completely rip that up before you start your project. The reason why it's put that way, so in the shipment it will not get scratched. Okay, now number 2 tip is when you cut your shape, it doesn't matter if it's a glass or it's, and I'm looking, I had, oh my goodness, where is my glass? That, oh, here it is. So this one here, I cut it on the wrong side. Why on the wrong side? If you keep your protection sheet in the back, you have to know which side it is. So just do a corner so you know. And you don't want to cut with the paper on this side. I'm going to show you why. You want to cut it in the back so it cut through. If you cut at the front, you see it raised up there. It's kind of very sharp. It's just that it don't, that is my granite. It don't cut through good when it's the paper in the front. I mean the protection paper. So you want it to cut the protection paper in the back. See, that was, I cut it this way. That was the front, and it didn't cut good, and I get that sharp edge there. The other one, see how smooth they are? Very smooth. So it's kind of tricky to pull the paper. I think after you start using it, I mean before you use it, you want to just remove it. It really, it didn't scratch mine on the big shots, so I would just remove that. Now, number 3 tip. How do I get the wine of glass here. So how do I get red wine or like rosé or whatever? Well, you're going to remove that paper in the back. I don't know if I removed this one or not. I don't think so. So that and that's what I'm saying. For me, now that I know, you know, how tricky it is to remove that paper, I'm going to remove it. When I start a new sheet, I'm just going to remove that so I won't fussy on each one of them. So like for the red wine here, I use my dark cherry cobbler, and I just color the back. You're going to see the back, it's on the edge, it's rough. The front, it's smooth. And I just color this up to the neck of the stand there. So then I'm going to see red. So like if you get a rosé, I think that's such a name for wine, you can color it with maybe rose cocoa. That would leave a light red. So that like look kind of funky, right? Well, here when you turn it around, let me show you on the back of this here. See, you get your red wine. So that's for the red wine. Now I got the champagne here. For the champagne, I used the So Saffron. I wanted to have kind of just a little tin. So that's the, oops, don't fall down. That's the same thing. I don't think I removed the back of this because I wanted really to concentrate on this. Maybe I did on this one. I think I did. So you cannot even really tell. And some people gonna, oh, it's because I was on the wrong way. Some people gonna say, well, why not leaving that in the back? The reason why you don't want to leave that in the back, when you glue it and that, it can pull this. So you just want to remove it. Voila. So now for my champagne, the champagne glass, again, the back, on the edge it's rough. I'm gonna put my So Saffron. That's the dark one. Yeah, the So Saffron. So I just wanted a little bit of yellow. If you want darker, you can use like crushed curry or so on. Now, tip number 4. How to adhere that? Well, if you look on page 33 of the holiday catalog, you get, it's right at the bottom there. You see that beautiful frame? There they just put a paper in the back of it. So, example, let's say you use that for a background there. See, whatever paper you're going to put in the back, you're going to get that color. Now, if you want to put, let's say, a strip here on top, the best advice I can tell you, it's the tearing tape for the acetate. That's my choice. Now, when it comes to bits and pieces, like the wine glass, first let me, you know what, this here, I'm going to pop that up. For the wine glass and the champagne, whatever, for bits and pieces, like object that I cut out with that, I'm going to use the, put that right here, I will use glue dots. So for my glue dots, and I will have the supplies list on this, and down the road I'm going to have the one for the wine glass there. I'm going to put that, I tried to find where the gray is, and I put that there, and then I can put that right there. So I tried to find where most of the silver is. So now oops, I didn't need one at the bottom there. That's okay. I'm going to put one there, and then here, so I know I don't need some at the bottom. I'm going to put that right here, and maybe another one in this corner. Now I'm going to put that like this, like they're cheering. Cha-ching! I'm going to put it more there. Here we go. Now in the stamp set you get the little bubbles there. So what I'm going to use, this is well, now is that Bermuda Bay or is that Coastal? That's Coastal. That's okay. Let's back up the bus here. Let's go get Coastal. And I'm going to use my little bubbles there, and I'm going to stamp that just boom off. So now I got my little bubbles coming out of my champagne. And then the other one, I use the Press Petal Designer Series paper. I just put that there. And again, for my glass, I'm going to put that just at the bottom. And this is going to be, one's going to be about here, just a little bit sideways. And then the other one, you just want to find where you get the most grayish there, so then you don't see the glue dots through it. I'm going to put that right here. Maybe I want it. No. Let me, oh. Now I don't have no choice. I have to go here. Here we go. And then I did a bow. I just wrapped, I don't know how many pieces of the silver thread, metallic thread. And then I'm going to put that right here. So really I'm thinking of a congratulation like for wedding. Now this is so small. What I like to do when it's this, I'm down at my last few glue dots here. I'm gonna put a glue dot. What I mean a glue dot, I just crunch it together. Now I'm gonna take my little bow here. I'm gonna put that right here. Now if you can hear, it's still sticky there because the glue dot's still on the side. I'm using my embossing buddy. Tap that. That's gonna keep all that removed. Now I can use this card like for wedding anniversary, wedding. I put congratulations inside. Very simple. Now with my extra tail here, I'm just gonna give him a little trim there. And voila. So very simple. Just add the glass there with that beautiful paper. No need to do anything else. And then I got my congratulations in the end, inside. And here, maybe here I'm going to add a little bow, or I think what would be cool, I'm going to add some not pearls, but rhinestone in this one. I think that would make it very pretty. So let me add a few rhinestone in there. I think that would change the, so I'm going to put one over here. So I'm going to add a few rhinestone on that one. Here we go. So you can decorate it as much as you want or as little as you want, but like I said, the focus, it's really on that paper. So hope this help you using this paper. Remember, if you start rubbing in the corner and nothing come out, it's a good chance it's the other one. Like my nails, if I use my nail in the corner, it comes very easy. So maybe, you know what, let me try, maybe that would help, the spatula. I just thought of it. Do I have a corner not done? I want a corner that it's not start pulling so I can shoot it through. Okay, this side. Oh, but just be careful. Just go at the corner, because you see I scratch it. So the minute you start lifting up, stop the spatula and then you can lift it. That would work if you don't have nails or something. Just at the corner, the minute that thing start lifting, you stop so you don't scratch the back, and then you would pull the entire thing. That is it for my tip of the day. A long one, but a lot of good information, I say. Till next time, and I will have like this card attached with the video, and then the week after I will share this one. Or maybe I'm going to put both, who knows. So right below, you're going to have the direct link to go to my blog that you can purchase the Mercury paper or everything that I use for today's project. Thank you so much, my friend, and you have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.